Hello, it's Blue Archive, and I am facing the exact wrong direction. 1 second. Immediately. Let's see. Fix. There we go. So, Honi Sensei is here. Today is time for... Today is the time that we have all been waiting for, that time that is every 6 months where the gacha rate doubles, where exclusive characters become available, and of course the hottest new characters also are on the banners. So we are looking forward to that today, and Honi Sensei is going to show you his account. I will say that there's not a lot of content out there for people who are not beginners at Blue Archive, and rate my account if you are a Blue Archive player, because, I kind of wing it, because, you can kind of get started by going meta and all that, but once you get beyond that, where you start having to do content that takes multiple teams and maybe a little more strategy, then things get a lot more dicey than just being able to bulldoze through things by having meta characters at high level. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna get in there. Just thinking about it right now, the best place for me is probably lower right. Probably. We might be doing some switching. But yeah. Yeah. So I've been looking forward to this. I'm totally late. I deserve this. Just 1 second here. I totally deserve this. Are you working, streamer bot? Oh no. Yeah, there it is. Might have been a little delayed. Hang on. Okay. Streamer bot was sleeping. So yeah, I get to throw a few giraffes at my head because I was late. But yeah, we're going to go in and have a look-see. And clicking my stream, touching the screen on my stream just doesn't work. Need to touch it on the actual game.
Honi Sensei, okaeri nasai.
Yeah, you're back. Alright, we get our logins. I probably would have cleared out the daily stuff before before I started stream, but we roll with it, because I got home late because I went and got a haircut, and then I went to get some essentials at the grocery store and looked at my phone midway through and was like, well, damn, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, so let's get in, and let's yeah. So let's see, first things first, we go to the cafe, because our cafe earnings are full. Yeah, just get our little extra boost on stuff. Who else was here? Because I don't have Atsuko. Okay, let's... Okay, Shiriko's here somewhere. There she is. Okay, cafe number 2. But yeah, for an outsider, you get the nice hot look at what Blue Archive dailies end up looking like after a while. Take her earnings. There we go. Extra stamina goes to the mailbox. And I normally don't have this stuff on, but desktop has entirely different settings than on my phone. So I would normally have, I won't shuffle my backgrounds, and of course I won't have the animations on every time, but since I'm on stream, why not? Yeah. Then we will take our freebies. The freebie that makes you look at the store every day if you want it. Or club participation. And I will say this: if you if you happen to be watching my channel, I have never shilled the Discord before because I don't. But, you know, if you see characters on here that you would like to be in the support list, then go ahead and shoot me a message. Yeah. Okay, and from there we will, yeah, are we going to go right into the gacha? No, we're going to look at what we already have. So we're going to go into our students, and I think for our purposes here, we are going to sort them by name. Because that way we can have variants of characters next to each other. And we will do all. Yep. Okay. So, and of course we're showing them by star rating right now. But yeah, we have Irie, not built up at all. Let's see, keyboard commands, Aris work. Okay, we have Irie Band, who is an event character, also not built up in any way. Akane, up to 4 stars at this point, maybe 5 stars after today's rolls. But yeah, originally a 2-star character, not built up at all, level 1. Same goes for Akari, except Akari I think is really close to 5 stars. Yeah, 12 fragments for that. Yeah. Then we have Akari New Year's. I got her relatively recently, but haven't really done anything with her. Then we have Akko. Akko's great. Akko is built up, and part of what I'll do today, depending on roles, like if there's things that take my focus away, I will turn Akko into a 5-star, or 6-star really. That's what happens. Yeah. Then we have Alba, who is an event character. 4-star after the event. Aris, not built at all. Yeah. But one of the Fest characters today is a variant of Aris. But Aris. You know, it's the Aris Aerith pronunciation game all over again. Then we have Aris Maid, and yeah, other than friendship, not built up at all. Aru though, Aru is 8-star right now, and is a pretty good sniper. Yeah. Then we have Aru Dress, not built up at all, but yeah, good support character. Just I think like she hasn't really fit what I've needed yet. Asuna, a little bit built up. So in general in this game, like if you have characters that have like bonuses on events, being around level 60, when you're like when you're a maxed level account, like getting somebody up to level 60 is like nothing. So like if you get your like characters that you don't use at least to level 60, they won't be dying when they're farming for points. Yeah, then we have Asuna Bunny, who I actually do have built up. Yeah, she is currently 7 stars, but it's a character that you can get some stuff by doing monthly event stuff. Asuna School, event character, kind of, sort of, like halfway started, but not really getting anywhere yet. But yeah, event character, or limited character. Yeah. Then we have Atsuka's swimsuit, event character, not built up at all. Ayane, who is somebody that pretty much everybody has from day 1. She is also almost 5 stars. But yeah, just like kind of built up minimally. I think I like used her early on, but haven't really put in the effort to bring her back up. I think I have a lot of better alternatives. Granted, when you're running multiple teams, more healers are more healers, and she is an area healer. On a swimsuit, event character. I got it from the replay memory event, so I didn't really play the event. I just got her as is, and no real chance to at least gain star levels or anything. Azusa, yep, got her from doing the doing the monthly stuff, but haven't done anything with her. Then we have Cherno. Cherno is also partway built. Ever since she was added to the hard missions, though, where you can farm her mystic stuff. The Eligma? Yeah. Now she's gonna get built up for sure. Cherno Hot Springs, who is currently 9 stars, but not completely built up yet. Yeah, once again, halfway there, like level 80, a lot of the skills, partial equipment. Yep. Then we have Chihiro. Once again, another character from doing monthly stuff from the shop, but I've only really done enough to get her. Chinatsu is currently 8 stars, but yeah, single target healer. Not bad, very free to play, friendly, easy to get character. Shows up in pretty much every role. Chinatsu Hot Spring, also farmable, but I haven't. I think, like, what does she do primarily? Increase attack speed. Yeah, increase attack speed for others. We will get to the character that I do have properly built up, who kind of sort of fills that exact role. Chise, another free-to-play friendly character. How close is she to being 5 stars? 12 away. Yeah, I think some of these are going to be, like, hitting their unique weapon unlocks today. Chise swimsuits. Kind of sort of built up. I've had this character since close to when I started my account, and my account is about 2 years old. Let's see, Amy. I have enough weapon or Eligma to max her out. I just haven't because I haven't used her and I didn't really want to spend the extra resources. But yeah, she's kind of like halfway there, level 80. A good deal of the equipment's ready. I should just finish her up. Yeah, Fubuki, an event character that I haven't done anything with. Also another character I got on an event replay. Yeah, Fubuki swimsuit, Gacha character, but once again haven't done anything. Fuka, halfway built, has enough materials for max stars and more, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really used her. Apparently, like, she's supposed to be a good area healer, but I think that her skill costs a lot for what it does. And granted, it does have the perk of, like, forcing your characters to move to the location, so that is of importance. But I think that there are cheaper characters that let you do that. Hanai, free-to-play, friendly character. Once again, kind of can get her upgrade stuff by doing monthly stuff, the raid challenges and all that. Hanai Christmas. Yeah, another halfway built character. Hanako, kind of, sort of, almost maxed out. Free-to-play friendly character, but I find her immensely useful as an area healer and just general support. Yep. But also, like, adding defense buffs to your party members, and of course healing over time, which has its perks over just like a static heal for some things. Hanako swimsuit, much like today, a fest character, meaning that they're only available every 6 months and that they tend to be abnormally good. Part of what I'm going to do today is, of course, like, after all said and done, make sure that I have the resources to max that out. Yeah, she doesn't really have much Eligma in efforts to get higher star levels, but yeah, very good. Character who spams, very cheap, very powerful, like cost 2 area attacks. Then hair, yeah, not built up at all other than friendship. Hair Camp, level 90 gear is most of the way there. Good enough for a support character, I would say. Like maybe raise the hairpin and accessory more, but yeah, otherwise very, very useful. Haruka, free-to-play friendly character, just built up over time, very basic level equipment, level 60 probably because of events, or maybe even like back when I didn't have as strong of an account. Like this game does level gate you fairly hard early on, because you know, your maximum character level is tied to your account level, and maxing your account level may take a while. Yeah, so 61 might have been like my player level at the time I last used her. Haruna is a farmable and thus free-to-play friendly character. Halfway built, level 80, enough stars for unique equipment, mid-level gear. Haruna track. I don't really know. Like, I got her, haven't really explored this much other than that she doesn't seem as good as some other characters at doing the same things that she does. Could be wrong, but yeah, not built. Hasumi, kind of like character I used early on, and even level 76, currently 6 stars, but very basic gear, and hasn't seen a lot of use because there are a lot of piercing attack sniper characters. Hibiki, currently 7th star, very good, free-to-play, friendly, farmable character. I really should just max her level. That would like kind of bridge the gap between her and some of the other support, like artillery support characters I have. But yeah, reasonably good gear. Yeah, and currently still farming the materials for her on the daily, so 138 out of 180. Hibiki Cheer Squad is an event character, got her through the event replay. Hifumi, currently have her at 7 stars, free-to-play friendly, farmable, and actually very good, at least so far. Like, her main shtick is that she has an AoE attack that forces fire on a decoy target, so it's pretty good. Let's see, Hifumi swimsuit. Yeah, kind of like the pieces are there, but it's not built up. Let's see, Hikari, limited character, very good Sonic support, and pairs very well with Nozomi, who I also have. But yeah, she's pretty much built up. Himari. I know that I had seen like people talk about like raids and stuff, and that like they recommend having Himari at like 6 or 7 stars. I've left her at 3 because like I kind of got her when Kisaki came out, and Kisaki is like largely viewed as like her replacement, and I haven't gotten Kisaki yet, but I may today. Otherwise, the selection ticket is out there as an option. Yeah, then we have Himari Armed, who was in the most recent limited banner that got her built up, 6-star, tier 9 equipment. I don't really think about the tier 10 equipment except for like Hina dress and Mika. I think those are the only characters that I have like tier 10 equipment on. Normal Hina, partway built. Yeah, could be better, but could be worse. Hina dress. Yeah, max the skills, max the level, max the gear that's available, and weapon growth is 92 out of 200. to max what's currently available. So that's another one that resources dependent may just buy into making her as strong as she can be. Hina swimsuit. Yeah, mostly built. The gear isn't quite there, but otherwise good. Hinata was a fairly recent farmable free-to-play character, so like I put in a little bit so far into getting her to where I would use her. So, some more Eligma. I want to make sure I'm saying the right word. But I think that's what it is. Yeah. Let's see. Hiyori. I think I used her for an event. I want to say it was. Yeah. But then we have Hiyori swimsuit, limited character. I do have her built up. And, yeah, she's been consistently excellent. When I said piercing snipers, she's one of them. Hoshino. Hoshino, max stars for free-to-play farming, friendly character, and honestly, I think like one of the better tanks that I have. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, mostly built up. I mean, I could spend more on her skills, but that's really about it. Hoshino armed, another Fest character, and for my purposes, she's pretty much maxed out unless the rolls go really well today and I end up using a spark or something to increase her star level yet again. Yeah. Hoshino swimsuit, another Fest character. She's largely built. I don't know if I'd want to max her skills out compared to some other characters because, just like with some other games, they do kind of gate the max skills behind like a limited currency. Ibuki, an event character that I haven't really done much with. Ichika swimsuit, an event character that I'm actually interested in building up because she is a Sonic artillery character that focuses fire on what she targets. So that's something that I currently don't have, is focus fire from the special, like the artillery characters. Iori, another sniper who is very strong. Very strong. I mean, I could improve her skills, but that's about it. Otherwise, she's like max level, max stars. Iori swimsuit. Yeah, 7 stars, full gear. Kind of like the highest you'd want to go with the skills without fully investing to max level skills. Iraha, 3-star, but I think you only need to say one word with Iraha, and that is tank. Tank strong. Yeah, as in like mortar round firing tank. That type of tank, not tanking damage. Yeah, very very strong, very cool. Izumi. I don't have any strong feelings about Izumi other than I probably gave her enough levels to use her for an event. Izumi New Year, kind of got a gacha and forgot about her. Izuna, farmable character, haven't built her up properly yet. Izuna swimsuit, a character that I've had since close to the start of my account. I haven't really circled back and leveled up everything just yet. I think she's fine as she is. Junko, she is almost 6 stars as well, but has been reasonably good for the events that she's been in. I don't think I like if I had the spare resources, I wouldn't be opposed to like making her level 90 and like, you know, properly upgrade her skills and stuff. Jury. Is she originally a 1-star character? She shows up in a lot of most gacha roles, and she is also almost 5 stars. Yep. Then we have Kaide. Have her at 7 stars, but not completely built up on the levels or skills. But you know, good defensive support. Kaho, have her at 6 stars, and yeah, I think that I bumped her up to 6 stars because I more or less had her at 4 stars by getting dupes, and it was like, well, I might as well. Yeah, she's okay. I'll say she's okay. I think that her skill is a little costly, and I know that people will say Wakamo is a better single target, like damaging special character. I don't have Wakamo. Wakamo is the only Fest character that I don't have, and they took her out of the Fest rotation, so my chances of actually getting Wakamo are very low. Yep. Yeah. Kana. Yeah, Kana I think I used for an event, so like, you know, some token leveling. Kana swimsuit. I've got her fairly leveled. Support character and can reduce defense. I think that's her primary function, is damage and reduce defense. Cheaply. Yeah. Yeah. Karin, farmable, free-to-play friendly, and I have been farming her, but I haven't built her. So, yeah, I think I'll build her once I get her to 7 stars, which I'm getting close on that. Karin Bunny, limited character, 6 stars. Very expensive special move, but that ignore 48% of armor is pretty juicy. Karin's school was an event character, and I haven't built her up at all. Kayako, like halfway built up, level 80, partial gear, partial levels, and 7 stars. But very cool character. Definitely your like goth, and like she smokes, definitely smokes, and as a music enthusiast is more or less the I don't care, or this is a bad idea. Definitely the smart one in her group. The dress version of Kayako, which I have not done anything with. Kayako original is like free-to-play friendly and farmable. Kayako New Year is a special support. I think that one of the characters that we're going to get today is kind of like a hard replacement for her. And that's Kei. Kazusa. I think that Kazusa is a good character, but I would have to invest a lot to actually make her comparable to the other characters that I use for the same thing, which is, yeah, 933% attack as damage to one enemy. Yeah, I think I currently have, like, better options. Kazusa Band, though, I do have her pretty built up, and her main thing is buffing the attack speed of all of your allies, and buffing her own attack and explosive effectiveness. And that seems to work pretty tremendously. And we have Kikyo swimsuit. Haven't done anything with her, but seems good. It's like summon her to the field, and if you can protect her, you get really good buffs. Yeah, for crit and crit damage, I believe is the main gimmick. Let's see. Yeah. Kirara, same thing as Kaho. I just happened to get her enough times that she was already 4 stars, and I just like finish the loop by getting her up to 5 and then 6 stars. But I think just improving her skills, and she will do just fine as an auto attacker. You don't necessarily need to use her special very often. Kirino, also a character that shows up frequently in the gacha. And yeah, close to 5 stars just by that. But yeah, haven't really used her outside of events. Same goes for... I think that this event happened and then I had a rerun, and it gave me enough to actually turn her into a 6-star level 1 character who I'm not doing anything with. Koharu, she's good. She's good. Yeah, so, yeah, simultaneously a healer and attacker. Does decently as an attacker, does great as a healer. Koharu's swimsuit, event character that I haven't done anything with. Kokona, halfway built healer character. She does have a cheap heal, which is nice. And, yeah, reduces skill costs for everybody upon using her healing skill frequently. So I have her semi-built up. I think that if I... yeah, I think it would take a lot for me to actually like build up her star level, but building up her level to 90 and getting her skills and equipment up, that's definitely more practical. Kotama, also like low-level gacha character that I've gotten enough times to almost be 5-star. But yeah, unused. Kotama Camp. This is one character who is almost close enough to 4 stars that I consider turning her to 6 stars and making proper use of. Because I mean, like, even with the 6 cost, like, confusion for 7 seconds can be pretty big. Just like any crowd control is, like, not especially common, and can be really strong, especially when there are effects that play off of having crowd control on, whether it's that they take increased damage, or like someone like Chise Swimsuit, who just like thrives on enemies having crowd control debuffs. Yeah, Kotori, same thing, low level gacha character who has been rolled a lot. Kotori Cheer Squad, partway built up, but not really sure if I want to do more than that. Definitely usable enough for the what do you call it? It's not field exercises, joint exercises, something like that. That type of rage, more than good enough for that. Maki. Free-to-play friendly, kind of more like time-gated than anything for getting her star level way up, and honestly I'd consider like finishing getting her gear to tier 9 and maxing out her skills. She's pretty useful. Let's see, Maki Camp, something that hasn't seen a lot of utility. She has barrier piercing, which enemies with barriers hasn't been especially common, but if it does, then guess who's building up Maki Camp? Yeah, Mari, relatively low level gacha character, and got her enough times that she is almost at 5 stars. So some of these characters, like I would consider, you know, just like doing the basics of like leveling up and giving decent gear, maybe like levels 4 on skills, to make them usable in the events of like needing multiple, or in some cases many, parties. Instead of just like relying on your heaviest hitters and then falling short on having enough usable characters. Mari Pop Idol, limited character. I do have her on my resource planner as somebody who I'm going to get her stars up and finish up. I don't know if I'm going to raise her skills anymore, but definitely finish up the hairpin accessory, because the only places I find falling short is her own health. Otherwise, she is an excellent healer, and I think the only source of overhealing? Yeah. Mari Track. I got her kind of by accident, and haven't really done anything with her, but yeah, she's a limited character, just haven't done anything. Marina, a character I used early in the account and haven't really circled back to. Marina Kipao. Yep. Got into Gacha, haven't really touched. I mean, level 1, everything's level 1. Mashiro, she is farmable, free-to-play friendly through PvP, and yeah, max stars. Could touch up her skills a little more, could get her to tier 9 equipment, but otherwise quite excellent as a explosive sniper and as a support or a special character. Megu. Oh, Megu. I have a hard time understanding whether she is good or not. and I have looked and looked for like people who have a greater breakdown. I've tried using her in a variety of content, and it's hard to say. I've got her kind of built up, but I don't use her very often. Yeah. Meru, I think I got her and leveled her for an event, but that's been it. Michiru is an event character. Midori, I have recently built up, like ever since I got her to 6 star. I started seriously upgrading some of her stuff, and also that it came hand in hand with not Midori Maid, who I haven't built up. We'll see her partner in a little bit, but yeah, Midori Maid, just for a dearth of Sonic characters, maybe worth building up, but it's solely because there's not enough Sonic characters in my roster. Mika has been like a forever meta character, almost like Hina Dress. Every attack she does is a critical hit. She is a Fest character, so like today's rolls, it's going to be a Fest banner. I have not ranked her up as much as Hina, but I could. But yeah, max skills, tier 9 equipment. I should make that 10 on her. But yeah, very, very good. Mika swimsuit, on my resource planner after today, I will be maxing her skills. She is almost like a Sonic variant of her other self, and makes her a very good Sonic attacking character. Which, like, I think that my issue with Sonic is just, like, in any instance where it requires more than 2 parties, I run short on characters. Fortunately, like, Mystic can kind of sub in a little bit, but yeah, for pure Sonic damage, it's a little short on my side. So this is the character that I use rather than Shinatsu swimsuit. Mimori was pretty easy for me to get to, you know, full star level. Her skills are pretty good. She offers some healing. She has the whole reposition your party, but also that all of her stuff is increasing your party's attack speed. So that, and she is really tanky as a support character. 1700 defense is quite a lot in this game. Mimori swimsuit, however, I have not touched. What's her main? Her main thing is summoning cover, and same deal, increasing attack speed. So like, Mimori is like attack speed reposition and some light healing. Swimsuit seems to be summoning cover, cast healing as a barrier, so barriers, cover, and attack speed. Maybe worth, we'll see. Someday maybe. Mine, yeah, once again, 3-star character I got, but I haven't done anything with. A tank character, I feel like I have enough tanks. Of course, like, yeah, moves, deals damage, moves, decreases evasion and defense. Okay, I mean, it could be useful. And I have gotten one dupe of her, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. As an event character, though, that has had a rerun, I have her as a 6-star. But, yeah, I haven't really done much with her either, despite her star level. Minori has been, like, my artillery character for a long time. I was using Minori over Hibiki, like, wider attack area, larger damage, and, really was, like, I think that Hibiki probably overtakes her because of the star level business, but yeah, like 878% of attack with extra damage if you're overspending on her cost. So she has been consistently like wiping out she just like deletes a wave of enemies. Yep. Misaki, I don't like how Misaki's EX skill works. Like, I got her for, like, completion's sake for grinding, like, from the grindable characters, but, yeah, I, like, in the like, story missions and stuff where you've used her, I do not really care for her EX skill. Miyako. Farmable. Pretty decent tank, I would say. Like, I think that I see Tsubaki a lot more as a tank, and maybe it's that, like, Tsubaki is easier to farm, because Miyako is a PvP farm, which makes it a little less accessible than say Tsubaki, who is has a couple of hard stages that you can farm her Eligma from every day. Yeah, but yeah, I've got her largely built. I don't use her very often, but I think that there are situations where she is more useful than Tsubaki. Like, Tsubaki, as far as I'm concerned, she is a wall. She lives, she heals herself, and she lives. But I don't think that she does a whole lot else for you, other than tanking damage, which, granted, that's what you'd want from a tank. Miyako has a stun on her special, and it's relatively cheap. I think that she is also a little more, dishes more damage than Tsubaki. Don't quote me on that, I am not a number cruncher, but it feels like she actually does something for the team. Yeah, Miyako's swimsuit, another character that I'm considering just from dupes. I have 94 of 100 towards 4 stars. Might just invest to make her a 6-star character. But definitely an evasion tank, and I got her early where you get gear. And even now, this gear here is not at a level where it starts giving evasion. So, yeah, she was struggling an awful lot. But I think now she could be a reasonably good evasion tank. Miyu, got her, but haven't done anything with her. Miyu's swimsuit was an event character, also haven't done anything with her. Moe's swimsuit. Moe is an interesting character. Like, she definitely deals the sonic damage. I've got her at level 90. She seems to do pretty good damage, and her EX skill, you can't argue with 1,593% of her attack to targeted enemies, and then 318% of her attack to all other enemies. There's no negotiating that is powerful. I just feel like her stars would need to be up for her to seriously dish damage. But conceptually, I think that she's a pretty strong character who can, like, if you're dealing with multiple Sonic teams, I think that she could be like the primary damage dealer for one of them. Mobiji, she is now farmable. She is a 2-star gacha character, so like uncommon but not rare, definitely farmable. I used to use her when I had no Sonic characters, but yeah, I have a fairer number of Sonic characters now, so she kind of remains in her early state. And when I started, and like if you're early in your account, I didn't build up skills at all. I never felt like I had the materials to do it. And like maybe it was just because of like being low level on the account, or just like not really knowing where to go to effectively get the materials for leveling skills. Leveling skills is huge for sure, but yeah, I just like I struggled early on when it came to getting skill-based material, or yes, skill improving materials. Momoi, that is the partner to Midori. Got her max star, fairly high on the gear, fairly high on the skills, and that they have skills that bounce off of each other. So having them both in the party makes them stronger together, and yeah, I think that they're kind of like as far as like story and stuff, they're kind of fun characters, and that you know, on their victory screen, if they're there together, they have a 2-character pose, so that's also fun. Mutsuki, character I used a lot early on, and I've actually gotten her star level up, but haven't really developed the skills or equipment to make her like a party filler for explosive teams. I think that she could do the job just fine. Reasonable cost skill. I think that if I got her equipment up, her attack would go up easily by another like 600. Yeah, I think she could be good. Nagisa, limited, or yeah, not a fast character, but a limited character, and very strong, like a strong artillery attack that also buffs students from the same school, right? Let's see. Before attacking. Okay. The target is light armor. I may be mistaking her. Oh, it's the healing. That's yeah, recover 235% of healing as HP for one ally with the lowest HP every 50 seconds. Recover 331% of healing as HP if the target is from Trinity General School. So yeah, if same school, she will heal more, and her healing is not shabby. But yeah, definitely worth building up. And like I look at the PvP teams because I do a serviceable amount of PvP just to get the like daily resources for it, and she's not as popular this season, but last season she was on a lot of PvP teams. Nagisa swimsuit, she was one of the characters in the last FES, along with Mika's swimsuit, who we had earlier. Very good, allows deficit spending, I believe, for skills. Yeah, so you know, buffs somebody's damage and allows them to spend your energy into the negative, which can be good. Yeah, but yeah, generally good support character. Nagisa, somebody that I've considered leveling, kind of like an inverse Mika. Mika does more damage if the enemy has high HP. No. Nagisa is also like Mika, except Sonic and probably not as strong. Doesn't crit with every attack. Yeah, but you know, she's cool. White hair, albino look, and for what I've played of the story, she appears. But that's it. Natsu, somebody who was not for my entire time with the account, but was added to like some of your monthly spending pools, and yeah, didn't take long to get her to max star level, but I haven't really put in the resources to make her even an okay tank. Like I don't know that I've ever heard of anybody using her. I mean, I think that if you have many teams and you need your tank to be Mystic, then I think that, or rather, in the harder content, the armor type matters a lot. If you need a Mystic attacking tank with heavy armor, then Natsu fits. Because I think that Hoshino armed is, I think she is Mystic. Yeah. Neru is another character that I used early in the account, and I kind of never went back. I think that she can be good. I've gotten her star level up since then just because she is farmable. But yeah, I haven't really gone back to make her work. However, her variants are very good. Neru Bunny, excellent tanking character. I don't think I've ever gone back to using Yuka since I got Neru Bunny. Yeah, Yuka is like the free-to-play, friendly, like tank that you'll see in a lot of teams, and like over Neru, she does have some self-healing. But Neru generates barriers for herself, and she is an evasion tank and a high HP and defense tank, and she actually deals some decent damage, and taunts the enemy as well. So I think there are definite perks to using Neru over Yuka, but once again, limited character, so you know, that, call it a first world selection to choose Neru Bunny over Yuka. And then we have Neru's School, which Neru's School was a Fess character. Yeah, a Fess character along with Rio. Very good, kind of like unrivaled single target piercing. Especially on big bosses that have huge amounts of life, because the more time she uses her special, the more damage she deals. So it can get kind of nuts with her, and part of my resource planning is to max her skills. I don't know that I've put in any resources to going above 7 stars, but it's possible. Nia has been really good. Like in my current resource planning, I will be turning her into a 6-star after today. But yeah, she has area attack sonic damage that deals more damage with more enemies, and it reduces defense, which that is always valuable. So like even if she's like not on attribute, like I mean I think that there are a few different like defense reducing options. Like if you have explosive, I've got the Kana swimsuit. If they're Mystic, then I have Shiriko swimsuit. But Nia, for that niche sonic damage type defense reduction, she's very good. Yeah. Noah. I feel like there's a use for Noah that I don't know. Yeah, focus assault on a designated enemy for 40 seconds and decrease defense. Which, that looks okay right now, but Shiriko's swimsuit just does that so much better. Like, I think even if this was maxed out, she would at best match Shiroko. And Shiroko does some other nice things for the party. Yep, deals damage every 30 seconds, increased max HP. Ailment retention. There may be a future use for that. Increases status ailment retention when using basic skills. I don't know. There may come a day where having Noah is valuable. As she is right now, she is almost 5 stars without me putting in any additional effort. But yeah, I don't really feel the need or want to divert resources for her. Noah pajamas. Oh right, it's got that exposed defense thing, weakness detection. That is to say, once it's applied, any damage dealt by party members up to a certain percentage, like 5,000% or something like that of her attack, it will deal that as like static damage later, which could be okay if she had high attack, but I don't think that Noah has especially high attack. Notica Hot Springs, haven't done anything with her, but she is available with monthly resources, so been creeping her level up. So maybe find a use. Like, definitely a healer, but it's like a weird healing of like small amounts, but like bounces between characters. Nanome, a not only free-to-play friendly, a free-to-play given character. If you do all of your stuff at the beginning, you won't get her to 5 stars by like completing all of your tasks, but you'll be able to get her to 4 stars. With some effort, you could get her to 5 stars, and I consider every now and then whether I should be putting my mastery tickets towards making her a 6 star, because when you get 6 star, you get extra crit damage, and she is, in my early time playing this game, she carried very hard. Nanome swimsuit hasn't really gotten a lot of use. I think I leveled her for an event, and looks like I've gotten a dupe once. Nozomi. I like Nozomi. I don't get involved in the discourse, but I do watch the occasional video on YouTube of, and like I said, they're mostly geared towards people starting the game brand new. But I think that Nozomi is pretty great as a Sonic attacker, and especially when she's coupled with Hikari, who's kind of like her support character. And of course, just like I mentioned with Momoe and Midori, they have like a team up finishing pose. But yeah, very, very, very cool character. Just like Nika, always crits, has pretty high damage at low-ish costs, and she can overspend to deal more damage, and Hikari makes that overspend free. Yeah, very good. Resource planner, I believe I have her. Let me take a look at the resource planner here. Yeah, I do have resources. If things don't change, I have resources reserved for maxing out her skills. Pina, another 1-star character that is almost 5-star just by quantity of dupes. Rabu is an event character. Ray, I have pretty big plans for. Gonna max out her EX skill and her first and last skill, regular skills. Of course, get her equipment up and turn her into a 6-star, because she's that good, and as a Sonic attacker, just kind of need more of those. Reza, yeah, I used her for an event, got her in the same event that this was the limited character, and Race of Magical has been excellent. Been a special character who enters the field, attacks, heals, buffs. For anything in the like top 100 on the PvP, she has been one of the 2 special characters, including my own team. Yeah, very good. Max skills, max level. I consider 9 the highest that I reasonably farm for characters. That may change, but I've got too many characters to build up to really consider the like marginal increase that you get from tier 10 equipment, except on very specific characters that I'm kind of wanting to min-max. Yeah. Renge swimsuit. Far and away the newest 2-star character added to the game, and I have not gotten enough of her to get her to 3-star level, and thus she doesn't even have all of her skills. But yeah, Sonic Attacker, free-to-play friendly-ish. If she were farmable, it might be a little more free-to-play friendly, but instead she's like a 2-star from the Gacha. Seems okay. Might be decent, like, need to see what the built-up stats are. Rio, another Fest character, another special character, who does the very unique and fun thing of select a character on the field. Her EX skill icon changes to that character's EX skill icon at a -1 cost. So, very interesting, very fun if you're using Naru uniform and just want to spam her special as much as possible. Rio makes an excellent complement to that. I have been getting her monthly available Ligma to upgrade. She's almost at a point where I would consider just diverting resources to level her up, because, you know, like, special characters are strange in that their stats, like 10% of them, get applied to your striker characters. So, like, having her have higher stats, although not as good as raising the star level on some of your striker characters, is going to, especially if it's a character you use regularly, is going to give you long-term benefits. Let's see, Rio Armed, who was in the last banner. She hits hard. 2,576% of attack is damage, and she has reasonably high attack at 7 stars. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play around much with her, but I imagine that she is going to dish some damage on some raids, like, or on multiple teams, because like all of your beginner and meta videos are gonna go like Hina dress, and of course if you look at the supports that you can get from borrowing from other players, guess what you're gonna see. So like, but in any instance where you're going to be doing multiple parties, having more damage dealers is your friend. So I think that Rio Armed is going to do well once I do get to play around, and I may have gone a little overboard with the Himari Armed and Rio Armed, because I just like maxed out their skills out the gate, and I've got it planned out to max K and Aris's out the gate as well. Yeah, Rumi. Leveled her for an event. Saki swimsuit. As far as I could tell, she is a less potent Asuna uniform, which I have Asuna uniform, just not built up. But the main deal for them is that they buff the attack of your special characters. So that is to say, the 2 off-screen characters. Saori, I think I've gotten at least 1 dupe of her, and haven't leveled her up at all. But I know that her guaranteed crit on her EX skill was kind of like the reason people used her for some harder content. I'm not sure that anybody's taken that specific niche away, like an explosive character who always crits. Yeah, I'm not sure that there is. Not that I can think of offhand. Then we have Saori's swimsuit, who isn't really wearing a swimsuit, but definitely beach stuff. And I have leveled her up a bit. She's a little more niche. She's definitely got the crowd control business going. She does damage over time. Yeah, a lot of damage over time. It's kind of her main thing, and just like with Rio, I've been getting her Ligma over... Like, you can get like 10 a month on your limited characters by spending a max level account resource. Satsuki I just recently got, but everything I see, she seems amazing. She's a special character, hits explosive damage, and pierces... Let's see here. When using EX skill, increases defense piercing by 366 for 7 seconds, deal 870% of attack as damage to one enemy, and can be used by consuming up to 3 more costs to increase damage by 35% per cost. I think I think that she is known to be a PvP killer, but because she's like a normal pool 3-star, it means that people probably aren't pulling for her specifically. So it means that you're going to get ghosted by her, which I was ghosted by her, and I'm very happy to see that, and I will be building her up eventually. Saya, I think she gets her Eligma from PvP resources, so that's been going swimmingly. Been getting some of that every day. But yeah, haven't built her up to a level beyond using her for an event, but hey, if she hits max stars, then that's a reason to use her. If she's... I think I like Saya Casual a little more. She has high attack, she does damage over time. They both do damage over time, but I think that Saya Casual's attack is just significantly higher. Yeah. We have Saya, who's a limited character. I think her primary bit is reducing the cost of other characters' EX skills by half with her own fairly cheap 3-cost skill. So take your 7-cost skills, and I think she rounds down. So take a 7-cost skill, and she turns into a 3. Which is, it comes close to breaking even, but it also increases the cost recovery for the team, so that pays for itself, really. Say a swimsuit was limited character. Doesn't quite do the same thing, instead raises EX damage of a party member. Still a support, but also very good. Senna, somebody that I've gotten stars from doing like monthly resources on, but I haven't done anything with her. Serica, she is 6-star, level 1. I know that as like free to play, like she is good like early. Yeah, and that is kind of like a free-to-play friendly character to max out. I don't know how many instances on the dailies she has to get her Eligma. It's at least 2, maybe 3. So yeah, it makes her pretty farmable if you want to get her to max stars. Serica New Year was a little easier for me because it's like a monthly event resource, and yeah, I've got her to max levels, and she's been a fairly good piercing attack special character. That is to say that she jumps in and just does a large amount, or a fair amount of damage over a wide area. Yeah. Serena is the 1-star character that is worth investing in. I will be right back. I need to grab something from my freezer. Yeah, very good. A worthwhile investment. I would probably actually put in the effort. Like, Gacha is going to put me some of the way towards her, but you could do the daily grind for her too. And I think that getting her to max star level is probably worthwhile. But yeah, she has a very cheap heal that forces movement, and yeah, a high amount of healing. It's all that you could want out of a free-to-play, very friendly character. Serena Christmas, not as much. I haven't done much with her. She's a crit boosting character, and I have gotten a couple dupes. So maybe, like, definitely a maybe someday character, but I've got other sources of crit, and I think that the Aru dress is considered better. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody talk about Serena Christmas. Let's see, Shiguri Hot Spring. Let's see, what does she do? Let's see, 21.3% of healing for allies in a circular area for 30 seconds every 4 seconds. Okay, so she's kind of like Hanako, except I have Hanako built up. I think that's the real difference. Except that her basic skill heals 4 allies instead of 2. But as a 3-star character, farming her star levels isn't going to be anywhere near as efficient or easy. Shimiko is a 1-star character who is also almost a 5-star. Shiriko, the face of Blue Archive. I've used her a little bit. She's good. She's got a very cheap, fairly high power EX skill. Area attack on her basic attack or basic skill every 25 seconds. Yeah, nothing to complain about with her. She's solid, a decent character to have in your lineup if you just like have an explosive team but have a spot to fill and you don't have any particular needs. She's a good filler. Especially if you want to use her like low-cost skill to kind of like cycle through your available skills. Yeah, Shiroko Cycling. I also have her built up. She was very available from monthly resources, so like I did put in some resources to raise her to a good level. Shiroko Swimsuit is meta. She's meta. And yeah, got her star level up and levels up, and the most meaningful skills leveled up: the defense reduction and the passive party effectively EX skill cost points generating boost. Shiroko Terror is another Fest character, and I do have it planned to max her skills. Nothing to complain about. Very good auto attacker. Probably the best like example of a useful auto attacker. As in that you like maybe use her EX skill once and then like don't use it for the rest of the fight. Yeah, Shizuko, let's see, she is PvP farmable, but is otherwise like a Gacha 2-star character. So, you know, she's getting there. I'm almost done with my PvP farmable characters, which is something. Saya's almost done, and then it's her. Shizuko Swimsuit is an event character from an event that I have not done. It was on the event replay, so no resources generated to buff her at all. I was baited by Shun in the beginner's guides. So like when I was doing like the reroll guide to start my account, like I did my homework a little bit and learned that, like, you know, daily PvP, even if you don't like heavily invest in it, that Shun is like a must if you want to have any real performance in PvP. I see a lot of teams, including my own, that don't use Shun. The main thing that people are looking at with her is that you start the battle, like you normally start with 2, and she gives an additional 3.8 at the start of battle, which does let you set up your skills or start using your skills a lot quicker. But as a character, I don't think that she's especially good, especially her EX skill. Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I've invested in her a fair amount, but most of the time when I set up a PvP team, she's not in it. Yeah. Shun's small. She's farmable, and I got her up to 6 stars, and that's about it. Sumire, she was easy to max out, and I don't know if people just don't care for her, but she has a defense that's higher than most tanks. She's a front character, but she also has a reasonably high attack and a low-cost EX skill that makes use of it. So in a lot of cases, if healing isn't a concern for me, she will take the place of a tank on a piercing team, and that she will just like you know, contribute enough damage to be a useful party member. I mean, like, a lot of her stuff is boosting her defense and attack. She has extra high defense when not under crowd control. I mean, I think that she is an excellent character. I use Sumire a lot. Yeah. Suzumi is a 1-star, free-to-play friendly character who is 3 Eligma away from being a 5-star character. Suzumi Magical is a limited character who is a party buffer. Pretty good. I haven't put in all of the resources to maximize on that, but especially with the Grand Assault Hesod, she is a beast for that. Then we have Toki, a limited character that I ghosted while trying to get Nagisa, and I haven't done a whole lot with her, but I think she can be good. I think she can. Then Toki Armed is from the current event, and from the event itself, I am 10 Eligma away from making her a 5-star character, so that says something. I don't know that she's great. Like, the more recent the event character is, they're generally pretty good. I mean, I think as far as like getting a free 5-star character without much effort, I think that's pretty solid. Because I think like the second half of the event started today, and I haven't touched that yet. Let's see, Toki Bunny. I think there's more dojins about her than there are people who use her in game. I think that's how it goes. Toki's one of those like almost robotic characters that she is very mission first focused. Doesn't catch a lot of social cues. Yeah. Kind of like, as far as story goes, kind of a fun character, really. Tomoe Kipao, haven't used, don't really know much about her. Relocation, increase attack, your highest attack. Okay. Tsubaki, this character is ever present in PvP, and like she does have relatively high defense, but I think the main bit is that when under 30% HP, she recovers a large amount of healing, and that she has a very high max HP. So like I said, she's kind of a wall. She has a taunt, and it increases her defense. Yeah, like I mean, I've got her reasonably built. There's a lot of content that having her with her special armor is useful. But yeah, when it comes to having special armor, depending on what the armor type of the enemy is, I like, once again, first world decision. I do like Hoshino armed a lot more. And I think that like Miyako does more for the party than Tsubaki does. But I think that there, for a lot of these characters, like there are the characters who are meta, there are the characters who are recommended to new players, and then there are characters who are situationally useful that will save your life when you need it. Yeah. Tsukio I half built when I wanted a second Mystic tank, and then yeah, never finished the job really. But yeah, we'll move on from that. Tsurugi, that is a monthly event character. Max stars, very, very good for, I'd say she's better for like joint firing drill and stuff than she is for, say, your raid bosses and stuff, because she has stuff like recovering a bullet upon defeating an enemy, and yeah, that's basically it, is that she makes short work of small fry. And that she does have a fair amount of self-regeneration as well, also upon defeating enemies. But once again, she has higher defense than a lot of tanks. So same thing as Sumire. There's a lot of instances where if I want a piercing damage tank, she will fill the role of that tank. Tsurugi swimsuit. Event character, unused. Ui, explosive damage character, does the same thing as Seiya, except I think hers rounds up when it comes to cutting costs in half. Umika, haven't used her, but yeah, kind of an interesting special character. She summons a fireworks launcher. Interestingly, oh no, it says for 50 seconds. I was going to say, I just completely overlooked it having a duration. Utaha is almost entirely built up. I should finish the job. Utaha is pretty good even as a 2-star character. You see her still in a lot of PvP teams. When you get into like the top 200, I don't think you see her as much. But yeah, she puts like point defense turrets down, and yeah, that's all she wrote. It's like, it's pretty good. She has a passive where she puts down 3 of them, and she has a big one that she puts down. So yeah, definitely a good character, good special. That is to say, once again, not a striker. A character who's off screen, but you use their abilities to support the party. Wakamo swimsuit. She was added to the monthly farmable pool a couple months ago, and I finally got enough Eligma that I could buy, because they limited to like 50 a month. Got enough that I could buy her, so I got her this month. I haven't decided if I'm going to do anything with Wakamo yet. But yeah, another character that does some stun. Yoshimi is a 1-star character, also almost 5-star. Yoshimi Band, another good example of a auto attack character. That her special is a self buff, big buff to attack speed, and most of her damage comes from her basic skill that every 10th attack she does 813% of her damage. So, like, a lot of the time, like, if I'm using her, unless I have somebody who's cutting her costs, I typically don't use her special at all, because you see that nice big 10, that's a lot. But if you can cut it in half, it's fairly reasonable. But yeah, she gets by pretty well on just her auto attacks special. And that when you get into the big raids, the final restriction release, most of them have like an innate EX skill resistance, so your auto attacking burst damage does a lot for you. Yukari, I think I leveled her for an event. Then we have Yukari Swimsuit, who I am partway through leveling up on stuff. But she's almost like, yeah, seems pretty good as far as just like general piercing damage. Cost recovery kind of makes up for the cost. But yeah, seems like a reasonably strong piercing character. Yuka, the old mainstay. That is to say, like, the first character. I think it's the first student character that is recruitable that you meet in the story. And yeah, a lot of people still stick with her, and even I've got a lot of the stuff there for her. How close is she? Yeah, she's even reasonably close to being 9-star. Yeah, but most of the way there, and you know, in a multi-party situation, I will slot her in as a tank. Even though I've got Amy, who I could also build up, and I have Neru Bunny, and I could build up Miyaku Swimsuit, so that would be three explosive tanks that do a little more than Yuka does. We have Yuka Pajamas. Got her, I haven't really explored using her. But yeah, another attack and reduce enemy defense. And yeah, for that purpose, I do have Kana Swimsuit built up. Yuzu is a monthly currency character that you can build up reasonably well. I've been on the fence about her, mainly because of the GL, the grenade launcher weapon. I don't know how good that is, like what the grenade launcher plus 7,500 attack means. Like, is that good? I mean, it can't be bad to like eventually put in the resources to use her, because like, I mean, max stars just means stats. Lots of stats and lots of bonuses. Yeah, Yuzu Maid was an event character, and I did not use her. And we're back full circle, so we have seen all the students. So now that we've seen all the students, you know who I have, so we'll know when to get excited when we go to the gacha for characters I don't have. Yeah, that's Nozomi. No, trains. Yeah, and we will get right in on the recruit. It's going to tell me once again that I have the choice ticket available, which it's sitting there for Kisaki if Kisaki doesn't show up. But yeah, we have 400 rolls, because we are going to double spark for K and for Aris. Okay, and we're going to go through our tickets first, which we've got 5, and if you might notice, I've got 71k pyroxene, and without tickets, I would need 48k to do what we're doing, but tickets are going to cut off of that 48k. Alright, let's go. First pool, Arna, show me pink. It's blue. That's okay. We roll with blue. We'll approve those applications. We will. What? Okay. I'm pretty sure I had blue. Something happened. Yeah. We have Haruka. Jury, 1 star. We have a rainbow. Alright. We have a Hanako swimsuit dude. Which will promote my efforts to make her stronger. Okay. Katana. Alright, Kaide. Kaide is farmable to some extent, but I won't complain. Shinatsu. Kotori. Haruka again. Shimiko. The yellow hair. Okay, and our pink resources are really what's going to let us take any character and raise their star level. So that's really where the resource planning comes in. Traditionally, I've mostly done that for limited and fest characters, but there are some like Ray that I want to raise their star level. So we roll again. Come on, come on, come on. Feel it? It's blue. Yeah. Pink is kind of your like shortcut indicator that that you've got a 3-star. Kirino, Asuna. Honestly, I think like the 2-star characters would hit 5-star quicker than the 1-stars, even if the 1-stars show up more often. So yeah, if you do the math, this is fest. So we should with 6%, and we're rolling 400 times. We should expect on average to see 24 3-star students. We've seen 2 so far. And you know, like I won't turn my nose up if Nexon goes like, hey, streamer luck, right there. It's like, does our app detect that you are also recording it with OBS? That's a pretty basic roll, and when we're doing enough of these, and we're not seeing the rainbows, and we're not seeing characters we're less familiar with, we start hitting skip, because we're doing a lot. Okay, so we got a Yuka in here. Okay. I would like to see more Renge, because that's the 2-star that, even though she's a 2-star, she seems kind of rare, comparatively. But that may just be because, like, I would want dupes of her more than, like, anybody. There's a pink background. What do we have? We have 2 in here. Okay. Got Jury. Yeah, whenever I get rainbow characters, I tend to go through it all. Alright, Marina dupe. Alright, Hina dress. We'll take that. And if you're keeping score, we haven't gotten any new characters for me yet. Everything has been, like, advancing characters I already have. Of course, we haven't spent Pyroxene 1 yet. Okay, Okay, blue. Are we gonna skip? Okay. I don't know what the indicator is for that. Was it that it did a pink shimmer? Uraha? Which we are already maxed out. Like if they do roll out an update with 10th star, the extra Eligma do go towards it. So, you know, I won't complain about going over. Okay. Yep, there we go. Yukari swimsuit. It was the 1 on here, right? So we're keeping score. It's 5 3 stars so far. We will recruit again! And now we have our single tickets. Which they fortunately let us bundle. Yep, and we will hit skip. Okay. Once again, Momoya is over the limit. But Mobiji is here. Okay. We roll again. Okay. Blue, approve the application. Gonna hit the skip. Okay, we did get 1 Rengus swimsuit. More Mutsuki is also welcome. We'll give the phone some battery. Okay, 1 second here. Just checking my notifications on Discord. Yeah, it doesn't look like golf is happening tonight. that's okay. We kind of hit this stream in a middle spot. Okay, we go again. Okay, we like to see pink. Which means we've hit our quota of 3 stars for the first 100. Alright. Hanako. Kotakan. Suzumi. Kotori. Hey, I do want to raise Hoshino Arm's star level, so this does help. Yeah, because that becomes like the real limiter, like of why people other than them being excellent, the free-to-play tanks just tend to have higher star levels than your gacha characters. Even if their skills may not be as good, or if they're not good for damage, that they're mostly for self-preservation. But like Hoshino Arm, you can toggle her. She can be a tank or she can be a damage dealer. Okay, and we'll split the difference. We are spending our first Pyroxene on this banner. Okay, we're gonna skip on this one. Okay, we got Junko. Okay. And I am keeping count. There is a count that is under my body right now that That is our pity counter. I can show you the pity counter while we're not winning. Yeah, so we've got recruitment points 100. 200 means that you get to choose a character from the shop. Effectively, you get to choose one of the current banner characters. And so, if you're gonna roll for characters and you're not gonna spark, what are you doing? Because even if you get the character, you'll get like a significant amount of upgrade material for that character if you want to get them from the shop too. Now, granted, that depends on like how much pyroxene you're sitting on and how well you budget. Okay, we're blue. But yeah, if we don't see like any new characters, the game hates me because I have like I don't know, maybe 60% of the 3-star characters. Maybe. We could look afterwards to check what the disparity is. Asumi, Sudaki. Udaha. That's a new character. Welcome to Aris. Oh, you're a fairly recent character. Subaru. Like, I think the only school with less characters than Aris is the Highlander Railway Academy, something like that. The one that effectively just has Hikari, Nozomi, and Alba, the event character. I wonder if they'll ever introduce any more Highlander characters. Okay, we'll have to look at what Subaru does. So that was 7, if my count is correct. We keep going. Okay, we recruit again. Come on, pink light. There it is. Yep. Shimiko again. Haruka again. I don't know, I feel more natural if I'm in the other corner. Tefri. Katama. Shimiko. It's a new character. This year I'm gonna work like there's no tomorrow. Haruka New Year. We'll also have to check what you do. Count that as 8. 8 with 2 new characters. Yeah, and, as you may have seen, it does do a little, like a short, like, quote in video before showing the character on ones you don't have. Alright, that's pink.
練が怖い時ミレ
Okay.
ニアムサイエンススクール
Let's go.
小さいからって舐めないで。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。
正義実現委員
解説や応援が必要な
Alright.
ら
Code
私
reach
に
here,
任せ
dude.
てください。説明や解説が必要なら
Followed by coterie.
私に別に協力するつもりはないんだ。ミレニアムサイエンススクール美食研究会のあかりです。これ
Kari.
から一緒に美味しいものを食べに行きま
Okay,
しょ
so
う。
that's 9. Okay, we'll approve these applications.
怪我をさ
Even
れ
if
た方はいらっ
reluctantly.
しゃいますか？私がすぐに駆けつけますよ。
Okay. I mean, like, I'll take a lot of these 2-star characters. We're kind of on the brink of a lot of them becoming 5-star characters, where I seriously start, like, look at them going, like, they may originally be low-tier characters, but what are they like now? There's a pink. So that'll be 10.
ごきげんよう。あ、自警団任務の延長
Hina,
ですね。
Suzumi,
自警団任務の延長ですね。お会いできて嬉しい。
Irene.
ご主人様と一緒に楽し自警団任務の延長ですね。自警団任務の延長ですね。こんにちは、先生。
Okay, Toki Bunny.
トキです。小さいからって舐めないで。会えて嬉しい、先生。ミレニアムの力を先生に見せてあげる。
Alright, let's go. That's pink again. It's gonna be 11.
正義実現委員会
試練が怖い時ミレニアムサイエンス自警団任務の延長ですね。
It had to put it towards the end, so I can't really skip.
残ってないから
Kayako.
ご主人様と一緒にご主人様と一緒に
Red Winter. Who?
あ、先生
Oh, actual Shiguri. I just have the hot spring one. Okay. Alright.
お酒じゃないから
I'll take 11 at a character I don't have. Let's have a drink before work. Hehe. Don't worry, it's not alcohol. Alright.
黒見セリカよ。言っとくけど私が一緒になる以上真面目にやってよね。
Okay. Come on, one more and we'll be on par. One more. There's pink. Alright, we are at least on par. Alright, we have 13.
の中の物語のようにごきげんよう。あ、
Alright,
ひな
Hinata.
と申します。ごきげんよう。あ、白衣の天使が
Another Gehenna. Oh, Kasumi. I've wanted to get
そ
you.
こに温泉があるから我々がいる。いや、たとえ温泉がなくとも我々がいる。さあ、葉っぱの準備はできているぞ。
Yes, we're gonna make hot springs. Natural groundwater be damned.
ご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。
Alright. I like getting Kasumi. That's good. Rather like that. Okay, so that's enough pulls for the first spark. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that till the end.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに駆けつけますよ。
Hmm. So now, let's think about this a little bit, because I'm gonna say, like, at most, like at this time, I will spend Ligma to turn K to 6-star. But Aris, she's gonna be a 7-star minimum. So I think that we should switch over to rolling for Aris. Okay. It's gonna be how many? 1, 2. So that makes 15. Alright. Once again, like I was saying earlier, maybe I wanted to get more Neru. Maki camp. Okay, so if you're keeping track, we've gotten 15 3-stars, 2 of which were new. But man, if I were a new account and got Neru and Hanako and and Hina dress, I would be eating good. Akari? Millennium? I got K on the wrong banner. Alright. Do I still get the bonus? Where I would get bonus, Eligma? I'm not sure that I do, for getting her on the wrong banner. But hey, that's K on 16. We will approve these applications. We will skip these applications. Hey, Renge. If we're lucky, fingers crossed, she can become a 3-star student today. Okay. We will approve. I mean, I may be joking now, but what if they roll out a 10-star and Utaha's already ready to be a 10-star? That's a pink background. Okay, 17. Okay. Got Momiji, who is relatively behind a lot of the other 2-star characters as far as my star count goes. There's pink again. Very good. Yo! 19.
ゲヘナ学園所属
Right, Hina dress again. Millennium. Wish to experience the whole wide world. There's Aris.
アリス
Aris. Aris armed. Alright, that's the one. And plus times 100 extra Elif for Ligma. I don't know why I want to call him Elif. Is that something else?
自警団任務の延長ですね。トリニティのご主人様と一緒にごきげんよう。あ、怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。ゲヘナ学園給食レッドウィンター連邦学園知識解放戦線の滝泉もみじです。
Okay.
世のすべての知識を守るために一緒に戦いましょう。
Yeah, so the first time is a pickup. So, if we're going to be economical with our Ligma, do we roll on the K banner? I think that might be it, because if we got another Aris, I'm not sure that it would be 100 again. Like, that was a bonus. Yeah, let's roll on K's banner again. So if we're keeping track, that's 19 3-stars with 3 being new. Which, hey, if I use even one of those, I will be happy. Like, I think on paper, Kasumi looks really good. I don't know anything about Subaru.
本の中の物語のように説明や解説が必要。ミレニアム
This was a... yeah, okay.
音瀬小玉先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There's a pink background. Show me K. Come on, that would be the best. Alright, that's 20.
説明や解説が必要。自警団任務の延長ですね。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。いやー、大ごとになっちゃったね。
Hoshino we take.
これは
I would rather roll it on the Hoshino banner.
最高のご奉仕をお約束。自警団任
Then you
務
get
の延長ですね。
100.
試練が怖い時、苦難に負けそうな時、
That's 20.
私が一緒に立ち向かってあげましょう。
Yeah, if this were my first fest, I'd have some great characters.
Okay. 学園給食部のジュリと言います。
Yep.
お腹が空いたら、
Okay.
いつでも私に言ってくださいね。
Yeah. We recruit again. Okay, we're blue.
小さいからって舐めないで。将来性はものすごいんだから。
Alright. We recruit again. We're still blue? Don't like shaft me for the last 100. Don't do that to me.
別に協力するつもりはないんだけど。
That'd be a low blow.
食べ物くれるの？どんなの？どんなや
I mean, by the odds, every 2 pulls would be a, by the odds expectation for a rainbow.
つ？先生の声が聞こえたので、ここに来ました。
There we go. Which some of these they have like made up by doing more.
小さいからって舐めないで。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。ミレニアムサイエンス。夏。
Okay, Memori swimsuit, 21.
学園給食。ゲヘナ学園給食。浦和花子です。
What's wild is that they've rolled out a new school with a good number of new students by this point, and I have not gotten a single one from that academy.
ただいまより先生の支援を担当します。
Like they haven't had an event character or anything. All right, there's a pink background. Three. Holy crap. That's 24.
自警団任務の延長ですね。ごきげんよう。ミレニアムサイエンススクール
Alright, Ray.
4番バッター。
Okay. One we were talking about raising.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？ようやく海に
Okay.
到着です。
Nanomi swimsuit. Rabbit 3. Oh. Normal Moe.
SRT 特殊
Okay,
学園
that's new for me.
ラビット招待の風倉萌
So
支援なら私に任せて。
24 3-star students, 4 of which are new to me.
給食部の風花です。お祭り運営委員会の静子です。これからよろしくお願いしますね。先生。はいはいそうですよ。営業用の。
But you know, it's hard to get excited about duplicates, but like for the strength of the account, I think that they do contribute. They gave me 3 when I was complaining.
正規実現委員会羽川蓮美先生の指示をお待ちしております。
There's a pink. All right, what do we have?
ミレニアムサイエンス
Many
スク
2
ール
stars.
所属。試練が怖いとき会えて嬉しい。移植研究会のあかりで別に協力するつもりはな。各位の天使があなたを訪ねてきます。
Trinity? Ichika! Hey!
迎えに来てくれたっすか？言ってくれたらこっちから向かったのに。改めましてトリニティ総合学園正義実現委員会のイチカっす。よろしくっす。
Hey, I like Ichika as a character, so we'll see if I like her as
ミレニア
a
ムサイエンススクール
as a fighter.
所属音瀬小玉。先生の声が聞こえたのでゲヘナ学園給食。
夏の青春活動
Hey,
とい
Renge
えば
as well.
海しかないよな。みんな
Love to see
準備
that.
はいい？
Okay, blue.
正規実現委員会羽川蓮美先生の指示
Okay,
をお待ち
couple
しております。
Numijis. Okay, we will review those applications.
説明や解説が必
We
要な
will skim these
私に
applications.
任せてください。
Alright. We are at 380. Okay. So 2 more rolls. pink. Okay, so this is gonna be 26.
説明や解説が必要。ご主人様と一緒に。浦和花子です。小さいからって舐めないで。ミレニアムサイエンススク。ようやく海に到
Okay,
着
Monomi again.
正義実現委員会羽川蓮美。
条件はクリアされました。私たちは今日この瞬間を。浦和花子です。これからいろいろとよろしくお願いしますね。
And one more time. One for the road.
それはもういろいろと。
Let's go. Okay, it's blue. We're cool with that. We've had a reasonably good day, I'd say. And they throw a rainbow in there. Okay. Surprise rainbow.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。給食部の風花です。説明や解説が必要。
It's a new character, Hyakyako. A gangster has arrived. Oh,
百夜行連合学院
Peanut
お祭り
Guide.
運営委員会の朝比奈フィーナン、皆さんをご案内します。
Alright, let's go.
ミレニアムサイエンススクール所属音瀬小玉。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに駆けつけますよ。
Alright. So, with that, I believe we have 6 new characters? 7 once we spark. Well, no, that's 6 new characters, including Kay. Yeah, and Aris. So, really, 4 characters who were not on the banner are new to me. Alright. So, let's see what we've got selection-wise. So, if we chose... Okay, the first time bonus was already applied for... So we would get 100 and 100? Or is it just 100 once? I mean, I think that's kind of a no-brainer, but... So then the question becomes, like... So for my money, like for using my Eligma, because I can pretty much take the stars, reasonably apply them where I want. Like the first 100 that you, or the first 80 that you get for a character are cheaper. When you're buying them from the shop. That's where I got it wrong. That's where I was getting it mixed up. So Eligma is the generic, and Elif is the specific to a character. Gotcha. So really, we got the bonus for... Before we do this, let's see how many Elif we have for Aris, because I'm going to say it's probably 100. And we didn't get a bonus for K. Yeah, we're skip. We're doing business now, and we will change our sorting. Can we do date acquired? Can we do that? Date acquired. There we are. Okay, so we've got our new characters at the top, that being Subaru, Haruka New Year, Shigure, Peanut Guide, Ichika, Moe, Aris Armed, Kei, and Kasumi. So what we want to see is how many Elif we have. Kei probably has 0, yeah. Seeing as we got her off her banner. Aris, though, has a bonus 100. Okay, so 100 is going to be an easy pick. We just upgrade right now.
アリスはもっとたくさん学びたいです。もっといろんなことを知りたいです。
So I think we take K no matter what. We're gonna take K no matter what. Because is that gonna get, that should, we'll check how that works. Yeah. Let's see, we are going to recruit. And yeah, we're gonna select student. We're gonna get K. So if I'm reading this correctly, we would get 100 Elif for K, and then we'd get a bonus 100 for the first time we've gotten her, effectively on banner. So I think that's a pretty good pick. Honestly, like, I need to check how many Elif I have for Hoshino Armed, but I may be considering picking this as my second spark rather than Aris. Or I could be a complete degen. Do I triple spark? Am I that much of a degen? Think about it. Think about it. I don't have any peer pressure here other than the Judgment Giraffe to judge me. Just think about it. Let's rationalize here, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop over to the browser, and we are going to look at the we're gonna look at the wiki. We're going to look at the recruitment gacha, because as a global player, we have the benefit of roughly like 4 to 5 months of banners ahead of where we're at. So we are going to look at banner list. So we've got some characters on here that we don't have in global yet, but if we go all the way down to, this is where we're at currently. So the Aruso battle, Hoshino battle, Shiroko Terror, and K. And if we're looking at things I'd want to roll on Yuzu battle, maybe. But of course, like, Yuzu battle may be a selection ticket, like a future selection ticket. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, we're going to be picking up Kisaki here in a second with the existing selection ticket. But as far as beyond that, what do we want? I mean, I don't have Fuka New Year, but I think that I am fine without her on my account. Let's see. This is the next new limited characters, and how far away are they? So 421 versus, where did Fess end? 2-5. Okay. And I was watching like a Blue Archive video, and like somebody did the math, and like if you're doing all the stuff, which I tend to do like a fair amount of the stuff, a good amount of the stuff, you'll get like 13 to 14k pyroxene a month. So I'd say like pessimistically speaking, I'll do like 10k a month. But I'll probably do better than that. And that's for free. I also do like the battle pass and stuff. Because I consider myself a porpoise. I will spend on like things that seem things that seem like a reasonable deal for somebody who spends enough of their time with the game to appreciate it. Oh, also I need to check my calculations on my notepad over here. For all of the upgrades I wanted to do, Is that right? That can't be right. All of the upgrades I wanted to do would only be 2800 elf. That can't be right. Hang on. Or Eligma. Let's see. Resources. Yeah, 4779. And I currently have 6164, so I have some flexing room. Okay, so I could actually raise the star level on Satsuki if I wanted to. We also need to check out our performance, because I'm already... actually, we're probably going to spend less elf than that, because we are pretty much going to be getting K's upgrades for free. We've accounted for Kisaki, Akko, Nia, Rei. I just got a push notification from Blue Archive that Fest has begun. Yeah, and then yeah, we're gonna raise Rei and Mari. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's already counted. So we're gonna be spending less Eligma than 4,779. So I think we're sitting pretty. Okay. But yeah, we're going to rationalize this here. So, going back to the banner list. So, in Japan, the banner went to 2.5 on the anniversary, the fest. And the next one that I am... There would be like a maybe roll for Yuzu Battle. Maybe. But that could also be a future selection ticket. But the next one I'd probably really want to do is Nico and Kurumi here. And that is... that's 2.5 months out from the end of this banner, which this banner started today and so we're actually looking at like 129, so like a week before that. Actually, we could see here, because our banners tend to run different amounts of time. Like the last one ran for 2 weeks when Japan ran for 1. So yeah, this runs for 7 days, so it's the same as Japan. So 129 to 429.21. So really, almost 3 months. And we have 10k right now. We'd easily have enough to spark at least, like, when I do a banner that's outside of a fest, I tend to spark only once, because, like, you know, as someone who is primarily rolled on the fest, like the rates on the other banners just feel bad by comparison. But yeah, I think we might be degens today. I'm going to BRB. Okay. Let's see. Okay, are we ready to be degenerates? Degenerates who are gonna spark a third time out of greed? I mean, like, if we don't hit another banner character, we will capitalize on all 3 sparks. And even if we hit a banner character, we're still going to capitalize. We're still going to get like 200 Elif from 2 of our banners. Yeah, I can justify that. Yeah, let's justify it. Let's keep rolling on K's banner. Actually, hang on. So K as is... Yeah, K's a 3-star as is with no Elif. Yeah, we roll on K's. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We're going into overtime. And Arna here is going to punish me for making her work. That flash pink. Millennium. Out on the seas, a swimsuit. Hey, we got Amy's swimsuit. Hello. Yeah, so, you know, if you want to go into the lore, because a lore of why this makes sense, it's because Amy just runs hot. Yeah. That's why she's going to go swimming on the frozen sea. But hey, we get a... We're going to count the odds separately on this one. So we're going for 12... Yeah, we're going for 12 3-stars here. So we had 26 over our first 2. So we hit the odds on that one. And we hit a new character, so, like, be happy for that. That's, we'll count them, but I think that's 7 new characters. But I'm okay with that, for sure. Hey, there's a pink. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. First one. Alright, Minori. Okay. I like Minori. Like, any of these dupes just makes it, like, an easier decision to invest Eligma in a character. Because it just, like, bridges the gap a bit. Like, I kind of feel like if somebody hits 4 stars by Gacha, then getting them to 5 stars for, like, 300 Eligma is alright. Yep. Which I'd be happy with a 6-star Minori. I realize that this is a stream for me, and you know, if any Blue Archive players do manage to find their way here, well, hello, fellow senseis. Yeah. That and being here did convince me to just rethink and go like, yeah, we're gonna spark a 3rd time. See if Kay continues to ghost us on her own banner. There's pink. So that's gonna be 3. Or 4. Alright, what's up? Rio? Okay. Oh, a swimsuit? I think that puts her close to that aforementioned bridging the gap.
お腹が空いたらいつでも私に。ミレニアムサイエンススクール所属音瀬小玉。先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There's a pink glow, pink glow. It's 5, 6. All right, all right, all right. Come on, surely one of these is K, right? Or Maki Camp again? Like, surely I'm not going to build up Maki Camp when there's not a need for her just yet. Aris again? Oh! Alright. So I guess I have every variant of Saori now. That's 8 new characters. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go! Again! Pink background! Alright, that's 7. Okay, there we go, there's our bonus. Okay, so on banner they would still get 100. Okay, all right. So we got 200 LF for K right there, which is huge. Which also means that we're gonna switch over to Hoshino battles, or Hoshino armed. Battle is what they called her in Japanese. Like, I don't know quite how it goes, because, like, this is a Korean developed game, and your options for voices are Japanese or Korean. So I'm pretty sure it's Japanese dates, but it might be Korean dates. Yeah, so we go to Hoshino Battle. Because real talk, I think that Hoshino Battle might be close to my #1 used character. Like, she is extremely versatile and good. But if I could get an extra 200 Olive, that would be awesome. That's 8. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Red Winter. You're also new to me. Yakumo. I know nothing about Yakumo. Other than that, she's, like, comparatively newer than a lot of these characters. Same thing with Subaru. But once again, no Wild Hunt characters. Pink, 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 pink. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? So that's gonna be what, 9? Hanako.
全ての出会いは必然。これからどうぞよろしくお願いします、先生。
Come on. It's blue. Blue. Okay.
自警団任務
We'll
の
flip
延
it.
長ですね。トリニティの安全のためならいくらでも協力します。
But yeah, this is also largely why I was considering doing it on Twitch, because at least like on Twitch, anybody clicking on this would be, of course, like looking for Blue Archive. Here we go for 10. All right,
試練が怖い。
dead last.
ミレニアムサイエンス。全ての出会いは必然。試練が怖いとき、小さいからって舐めない。本の中の物語の怒ってないから。本の中の物語の呼ばれて飛び出て
All right,
参
Raisa.
りました。みんなのスーパースター、宇沢レイサ登場です。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？
Okay,
私がすぐに
away
駆
we
けつけます
go.
よ。
Recruit again. Again. Don't do me like this.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに駆けつけます
Right,
よ。
bring in. All right, blue again. Don't like to see that many of those in a row.
正規実現委員会羽川蓮美先生の指示をお待ちしております。
Come on, let's go, let's go. That's a fourth blue in a row. Yeah, I don't care how many 2 stars are in there, that's not the same. There we go, there's pink. So we got 11.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。アリス、行きます。
Alright, we got Aris again.
ご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。自警団任務の延長ですね。トリニティの安全のためなら。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに説明や解説が必要。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに
I'm not sure why we're clicking through there. Maybe brain off a little bit. Yeah, let's recruit again. Blue. Yeah, I don't think the skip button there does anything at all. It's like the same as clicking on the application. Come on, you can do it. It's blue.
試練が怖いとき、苦難に負けそうなとき、私が一緒に立ち向かってあげましょう。
You couldn't beat the odds, could you?
ごきげんよう。あ、
Oh, I have one more roll. Okay. Will you meet the odds? 6%. Feeling 6%? Nope. That's alright. That is alright. So, we're going to consider what we've got going on here. Also, we're going to now pick up Kisaki and our selective recruitment. Alright, and we want K. Kisaki. There we are. Yes, yes. Kisaki has evaded me for quite a while. Okay, so, all things considered, let's check how our haul was today. Oh, it's Hoshino. Hoshino with a little bit of a wonky face. But hey, Hoshino's fun. Alright. Okay, so sorting by our new characters, we can actually feel pretty happy that we are looking at 13 new characters today, which we like that. Yeah, so let's look at what we have. So Kisaki is like top tier support character. Main bit is that she increases EX skill damage, and barrier. I think casting healing as barrier is very good because, like, you know, a lot of the time, like, you can run into having your healer be on your, like, initial draw, and that, you know, being able to put a barrier up means that you're at least working for characters that already have full or high health. But yeah, she has the increased cost recovery, and she has increased healing, which healing is contributing to her barrier. And of course, she's got equipment that contributes to healing. But otherwise, yeah, big support. Okay. Yakumo, you are a back support. So, you were back with a handgun. Okay. Let's see. Publish, print, distribute. Moves 5 enemies in a circular... Oh, moves enemies. Huh. To a designated location that decreases their move speed. And accumulates 1 sale for each enemy affected. Max 4 stacks. Also has a 12.12% chance to inflict stun for 4.4 seconds. I'm curious what numbers go up when you level that. The decreased movement speed goes up, and the chance to inflict stun also goes up. Okay. It's interesting. Once 4 sales stacks have accumulated, consume all sales stacks and increase crit damage for 1 ally with the highest crit damage by 20%, which will go up significantly, probably about double that, maybe a little more. Crowd control power, so stun effectively. And then, huh? Oh, you're a special, okay. For some reason I thought you were a striker. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because that's kind of a special thing to have, is a party buff. Okay, Saori Dress is a striker. Once again, sonic damage, which we need more of those characters. 527% attack is damage to enemies in a circular area. area damage at a lower cost is good. Gain 1.58 skill cost and 1 battlefield sensation upon defeating 8 enemies 3 times per battle. Okay. Nice. Then crit damage up. And increases attack speed based on the number of battlefield sensations accumulated. Gets up to, even at level 1, 53% attack speed by the end of a time limit, effectively. Wait, where? Okay. So effectively, if she personally defeats 24 enemies, she gets a big attack speed buff, and she has an assault rifle, so that actually plays well. Huh, nice. Okay, we'll probably have to wiki dive to see stats, like... Then Amy's swimsuit is a special. Moves 6 allies in a circular area to his designated location and casts 104% of healing as a barrier. Okay, barrier, good. I think the thing is that, like, okay, so this is different from what Kaede does. Kaede has like, the team barrier, and she has higher healing and stuff. But this one also moves them. So that does have purpose for stronger encounters. Especially when you've got your bosses that are telegraphing where their attacks will hit. Let's see. Basic skill, which is passive, increase the attack speed of allies by 11% for 25 seconds every 45 seconds. Okay, increase healing, increase ally attack speed. I mean, not bad, really. It's like, you know, anybody who is more familiar with Blue Archive can maybe answer something that's never been answered for me. If a special character doesn't have an attack type skill, does their attack type matter? Or is it just a category for if, like, buffs affect a certain type? Yeah, good questions. Good questions. Okay, we've got Pina Guide. I truly don't know what you do. Back, dealer, machine gun. Activate work mode. 6 cost, deals 1200% of attack as damage to 1 enemy. Increases damage by 0.15 times when successful guide is owned. Multiplies damage by 1 to 1.5 in proportion to the target's current HP. The lower the target's HP, the higher the damage. So it's a finisher. Generally, if you're talking about, like, mid-size enemies. But typically for, like, a 6 cost attack, like, that's the same as what Mika's costs. That's kind of gonna be like a boss skill, like stage boss or like raid boss. I'll be your guide. Grants successful guide whenever 7 EX skills are used by allies. Does that, at least at level 1 to 2, does not decrease the number of EX skills? Alright. Used by allies other than the user for 40 seconds. Increase recovery boost of ally with the lowest HP by 12.4% for 40 seconds. Okay. Increased attack. And you are a special. Increase ally explosive effectiveness. Yeah. I do like that. Like, I've liked that ever since I got Minori, who had that. And makes her especially good for, you know, an explosive party if you're going all one type. Which is most of the time. Ichika. 6 cost. That seems to be a problem with a lot of the Sonic characters, is that their costs are high. They're very high. Deal 726% of attack as damage to enemies in a fan-shaped area. Which is 726 at level 1, so it's probably pretty high. Probably want to see how big the fan-shaped area is. Self-buff of Sonic effectiveness every 30 seconds. Then accuracy and Deals 2.3% of attack as additional damage to enemies not behind cover. Okay. Exposed enemies take extra damage. Alright. Assault rifle, middle, dealer. Ichigo, I think you're alright. We'll see what the wiki has to say about your max level stats and stuff later. Mo is definitely a special. EX costs 4, 300%, 6% of attack is damage to enemies in a straight line. Deals 50.9% of attack as continuous burn damage for 20 seconds. Okay. Let's see, every 40 seconds deals 100% of attack as damage to 5 enemies. Inflicts stun. Increased attack, and increased attack. So, fairly generic on the back end there. Aris armed. At least on paper, she is a beast. Let's see. Hero of Light, EX skill. When used on self, draws EX skill immediately and increases energy charge by 1, max stacks 2. Awakening Supernova. When used on an enemy, deals 700% of attack as damage to one enemy and 105% of attack as damage to other enemies in a straight line. Increases damage by 2 times or 3 times depending on energy charge level, and resets the energy charge level. So an effective 12 cost for something outrageous. I don't recall what the multiplier is at level 5, but you also then multiply that multiplier by 3. Yep. Kind of nuts. Reloads instantly when out of ammo. Deals 240% of attack as damage to one enemy. And that counts as an assault rifle. I don't recall what her normal weapon counts as, but I'm pretty sure it's not assault rifle. Huh. Increased attack by 14%. Releases full potential and converts all damage dealt to EX skill damage. Increases damage dealt by 21.1% and EX skill damage dealt by 8.1%. Yeah, that's going to be strong. But like, if you had to pick one of the two, I think that K was going to be the general or the better all-purpose. Let's see. Installs a signal augmenter that increases attack by 26.8% and mystic effectiveness by 44.1% for all allies in a circular range for 25 seconds. Effect maintained only while in range. When signal augmenter shuts down, deals 148% of attack and 40% of the augmenter's charge as damage to one enemy. Will not trigger a crit and not affected by K's stats. Right, increased crit damage, which is a little weird for a support character. Once activated, the signal augmenter increases crit by 13.1% for allies in its range. Upon shutting down, the augmenter stores 10% of damage dealt to enemies by allies in its range, excluding damage from K. Max 5,000% of K's base attack. Overwrites previously stored amount. So in other words, if K's attack was 1,000, then 5,000 of that would be 50,000, right? Yeah. Right? Am I mistaken? 5,000 times 1,000. No, 5,000. 5 million. 5 million. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, because you're just doing number. You're just doing zeros. Yeah. I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Okay, so K is good. K is good. Kasumi decreases the defense of enemies in a circular area and deals a percentage of her attack. Deals damage every 35 seconds passively. And then increases crit and deals 633% of attack as damage every third use of the EX skill. Area of effect matches that of the EX skill. So a third time, every third use of this, it effectively gets it 4 times the power. Yeah, depending on what her attack stat is at max level and stuff, could be good. And of course, Sonic character with a halfway reasonable skill cost, 4. Okay, Shigure, Striker. 425% of attack is damage to enemies in a straight line. 64% of attack is burn damage for 20 seconds. Okay. Alright, increase self-buff attack every 60 seconds and decrease accuracy for 1 ally other than the user with the highest attack. Eh? I don't know if I like that. Decreasing the accuracy of your highest attacker. Can that be herself, I wonder? And grenade launcher. Once again, little iffy on the weapon type. Increases normal attack range radius by 1.5 times and now deals 61.6% of attack as damage. Okay. So it makes her regular attacks bigger, but they deal less damage. Okay. Haruka New Year. Let's see, decreases crit res. And crit damage resist of one enemy by 21.8% for 50 seconds. Additionally deals 182% of attack as damage. Okay. Okay. So effectively shredding crit damage resistance, which I think is going to apply to bosses. Okay, but she is a special. Okay. Subaru. Reloads instantly and switches to full auto mode, drastically decreasing firing intervals and changing normal attacks to deal 13.2% of attack as damage 4 times and increases attack by 13.8% for 10 seconds. Once 3 cartridge clips have accumulated, consumes all cartridge clips to enhance full auto, charging normal attacks to guaranteed crits. Okay. Accumulates 1 cartridge clip once unenhanced full auto fire ends. Consumes 3 cartridge clips to instantly increase the user's crit damage for 10 seconds. Increase attack. When in full auto mode, increase attack and ignore normal attack delays 100 times. Recovers ammo equal to the amount used on normal attacks. Huh. Interesting. And then of course we're back here. So I think that we've been on stream long enough, indulging in my time with Blue Archive. So you know, if you got here, judge me hard. All right. But yeah, until next time, bye.